Hey everyone, Frank Esposito here with DiTomaso Real Estate. You may have noticed from my social media accounts that I was down in Dallas, Texas this past week. I attended the Tom Ferry 2021 Real Estate Summit. It was an awesome event. Learned a lot about my business and what I'm going to do to make it better, how I'm going to help my future sellers and buyers and my past clients in future transactions in the real estate market. One thing that I came back with that I really wanted to implement more is video, get my face out there, try to help you answer some questions conveniently. Just flip on Instagram, flip on TikTok, flip on Facebook, and have me answering some of the top questions that people have about the real estate market. So today I'm going to do just that. We're going to tackle the most simple and most frequently asked question for first-time home buyers, most likely, is what is the first step of the home buying process? What do I have to do? I used to think that all the time. How do I know when I'm ready to buy a house and if I can even buy a house? So I'd say the first step that you need to get underway is your financials. Are you financially stable enough to get approved for a mortgage in order to help you buy a home? Now we can get really, really deep into this, like what price point should you be shopping in? What, should you looking in a semi, in a center hall, in a Cape? Should we be looking for 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms? That all changes based on your financial status and what you need based on your familial status. So what I would say is first step is financials. Can we prove to a bank that we are worthy of a mortgage? That's what we basically have to do. Think of it that way, right? You call a bank up, you call a mortgage company up. You want to say, hey, I need a mortgage. I want to buy a house for $500,000. I have $100,000 to put down. And you have to show them paperwork that makes them feel confident that you can pay back the money they're going to lend you. So $100,000 on a $500,000 purchase is 20%, which is typical, but not necessary in all cases. We'll get back into that. But that's what we have to look at. We have to say they're going to ask you for pay stubs. They're going to ask you for credit and all this stuff to find out if you're worthy. We can't have tons of debt, all right? In some aspects of life, debt is considered good, but when trying to buy a house with no assets, debt is terrible, right? We need money. We need a steady job. We need a good credit score to get our best rates possible, which rates are still very, very good for us as buyers now. And that's what's going to really get you set up and started in the home buying process. Once you know what you can be qualified for, which any mortgage company can easily set you up with. You give them a call, you give them the paperwork, and they'll let you know what you're pre-qualified for. Are you pre-qualified? Maybe, maybe not. And if you are pre-qualified, they'll tell you what you're pre-qualified for. And I'll give you a sheet of paper and you're ready to go on your way. Then you call me and I take you to see whatever houses you want to see, put an offer in, and you will soon be a home buyer. Thank you for today's question of the day, and I'll be back with more.